Someone driven by passion?
What we do know is that these suspects are deeply entrenched in Port Charles, well connected, and perhaps, most importantly, dangerously close to the victim.
Which means we have to remain vigilant. Because whoever did this is walking amongst us. And we can't rest until we find out who pulled the trigger.
On the next, General Hospital.
Who should I be preparing to defend?
Bringing Scout here would be the worst thing.
How implausible, and yet so fortunate.
Love to hear what you have to say, off the record.
Will you really sacrifice your life for mine?
You owe me, I will collect.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Soul Caps, y'all. So this ending was pretty great. I love this ending. Anna going through the suspects in her head. It was pretty great. This suspect list is so long. The big thing from it is that Drew is going to survive. That's the big thing, but we still got someone who tried to kill him, so it's still going to be the attempted murder investigation. I went over in the last video. Y'all might want to watch that one so that I don't have to relay everything over in this one. But in that video, I talked about Michael looking for this blonde woman. And I'm really kind of stuck on this blonde woman that he was talking about now, because I'm like, who the hell is Michael talking about? This blonde woman, I think, was supposed to provide his alibi, but he was having drinks or whatever with her, or dinner. I don't know what the hell they were doing, if it was drinks or dinner. But maybe it was drinks and dinner. But anyways, you know, he was talking to the bartender or waiter about, do you remember that blonde woman or whatever that he was with? The bartender seemed like he knew, but like couldn't place everything. It was weird. It was a weird situation, because at one point I started thinking it was Lulu, but then when Lulu came to talk to him, it didn't look like he was expecting Lulu to see him, or like it didn't look like it was Lulu that he was talking to, because he said it was someone around his age, but Lulu was always older than Michael. Like when Michael was a child, like Lulu was already like damn near young adult, right? Because she's on like Liz's age, like Liz, Brooklyn, and all them. They're older than Michael. You know, it's going to be interesting to find out who it could be, or who the final list of suspects are going to come down to. Because look, I'm going to tell y'all this. If you got an out there prediction, don't go away from it. All right? Don't go away from it till the show confirms it. Okay? Till the show confirms it, don't go away from your out there prediction. Because there's a lot of out there predictions that you never know. You never know who it could be. My out there prediction, my two top out there predictions is Monica's sister and Scout. Those are my two out there predictions. I was in the GH community today. Somebody was saying that Scout, because I remember asking this too, why the nanny wasn't there, or Scout. So Scout's, I think, supposed to be at the camp overnight, right? And I don't know if school started back, because Rocco and Danny, they were getting their last check, so I don't think school started back yet. So it makes sense that she was supposed to be in that camp. But I was like, damn, camp ended that close to when school starts back? I'm like, damn, it usually be like at least a couple of weeks. So, but that makes sense. But the reason why I'm not veering away from Scout is because Scout has ran away before. So she knows her way home. You know, they said she was 12. So I'm like, she should know her way home. You know, I don't know how far camp is. If it's in the woods somewhere, I don't know if she really knows how to get back home from there. But if she been taking the bus enough times back and forth, she probably knows. It's kind of out there, but she's ran away from camp before, though. So you never know. And it makes sense if Michael was trying to protect her, too, if he saw Scout doing it. But it just feels like if Michael saw her doing it, would he want to come in and like rescue her because she don't know what she's doing? And then there's Monica's sister. So there's all of that going on. But the main thing that I'm trying to focus in on right now, before I go back to focusing on the other stuff, is who this blonde woman that Michael's talking about, because that kind of like, that got me. Because I was like, wait a minute, bro. Who could Michael be talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, who the hell Michael could be talking about right now? This blonde woman, like, like that was a crazy one. That blonde woman one, that was a crazy one, y'all. Like, that was, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was one of them, you know what I'm saying? So, you just don't know, right? Like, you just don't know. So, I'm looking at this situation, I'm just like, the woman that I was thinking about, Jacinda, some mystery blonde woman that we ain't never seen before. Now I was thinking of Greta, because Greta's involved in that WSB case. Maybe she's back in Port Charles. She was in Port Charles before. We hadn't seen her since she talked to Jason. That was like a week or two ago. So she could be back in town. Now the thing that I was trying to piece together was that Michael was, you know, obviously trying to get an alibi. He met up with these women. But at the same time, is it a killer that Michael hired? Right? Like, that's where this really gets interesting at. Because it's like, like, this is something that we got to really keep an eye on. Like, something we really got to keep an eye on right now, man. Because it could go a lot of different ways. A lot of different ways, y'all. So, I'm kind of stuck because of that. And then I kept on thinking of Carlette as being somebody who could have been another hired hand from Sidwell. Now, I heard the judge was strangled, not shot. That was the other thing. We still trying to see if these two cases are connected. If it's the same person that killed Herring is the same person that killed Drew, or is they completely separate? Because we got to figure out that one too. Who the hell killed Judge Herring? It's actually two mysteries and not just one. Drew's going to survive, but who the hell could this have been? And are they really connected? You know what I'm saying? We can assume it is because of Willow could have been the shooter. You know, she acted on that, finding out she was dead, maybe thinking it was Drew, so she shot Drew. Michael's protecting her, or Michael maybe wanted to use this against Drew down the line, like he's trying to do with the Daisy thing, her stalking Daisy. Like, it's a lot of things. It's a lot of things at play. A lot of things at play here. So, very interesting stuff, y'all. Very interesting stuff that we got to find out about. But go on ahead and give me your thoughts on this. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching Soul Caps, y'all. See y'all tomorrow.